right, it's that time again. Another glorious day, another glorious Tuesday, and the patch is out, comics out, everything is out, and this one has a whole lot of balance changes. So we're definitely going to review this patch and go over what in the world is the future of this game going to hold. So let's take a look and see what's going down. First things first, of course, the new comic is out, Wonder Woman Witching Hour. Okay. And then, of course, balance changes. So, all right, starting with the leaders. Doomsday now has 22 health, was 24. Okay, that's good. Honestly, in this game, any amount of health changes matters greatly, because it's one thing to buff or nerf a card that does the damage, but the actual health of leaders can be somewhat good, somewhat bad, depending. Wonder Woman has 22 health, okay. Lex has 19 health, okay, so like plus ones. Black Adam now has 24 health. Okay. I mean, it's only 2 health, but that does matter. Hal Jordan now reads, Hal Jordan gets plus 5 attack this turn. Oh my God. Okay. But they didn't buff his health. So that's both good and bad, depending. But, I mean, that clears a Robin. That clears a lot of stuff. Wow. All right. Batgirl now reads plus 4 attack. Oh my God, Batgirl. Batgirl's been working out in the gym. Okay. All right. So instead of plus 3 attack like she was, she's plus 4. Now, granted, she still has like really low health, but you know, whatever. Tear gas. Oh, tear gas. Okay, now it reads give an enemy recruit -2 attack until your next turn. Oh, so it's only for 1 turn. Wow. Okay, so that's the Batman nerfs they were talking about. So they touched tear gas? Okay, and then upgraded tear gas, give 2 enemy recruits -2 until... Okay. So basically the same, except that it's just 1 or 2 enemies. Oh, wow. Well, there you go. All of the, like literally the #1 target for tear gas was Detective Chimp. So now Detective Chimp is actually going to pose a threat. Instead of being a 0-3 wall with evade, he actually... Okay, so you got to actually be a lot smarter when using tear gases now. Interesting. Okay, bandage now reads +2, or heal 2 damage from a friendly character. Okay, so bandages, instead of it healing 3, it heals 2 now. All right, all right. Upgrade is still the same. It's +2, but it still gives +1 health. So essentially they just nerfed the heal, which kind of brings it in line with the rest of the game. I mean, we honestly need more healing in this game, to be perfectly honest, but Ladama now reads deploy if you played at least 3 other golds. Oh my God. It's gonna take forever to play Ladama. Okay. Oh, that sucks. I still feel 2 was good enough, but apparently, all right. I mean, this just means Ladama's gonna clutter your hand for even longer now. She's gonna really be really amazing in Batman Ivy. Whatever. Prison I plays now read seek a gold recruit from your deck and give them +2/+2. So not 3/3 anymore. Bye-bye, Dama. Oh no, she's still gonna be used, because the fact is, KOing all enemy recruits is still very strong. It's still very necessary. At most, I would say that you probably will see, instead of 2 Ladamas in a deck, maybe 1. But like I said, she's definitely going to still be viable in Batman or Tactics Tyranny. And you're probably going to see a lot more grapple guns to keep her alive. Yeah, Ladama's still going to be very necessary. John Stewart now reads deploy. You may pay per honest to deal damage equal to John Stewart's attack to the enemy crew. Let's go! Finally! Energy Blast now reads deal 4 damage to enemy recruit. Let's freaking go! I've been saying this from the outset. I've said this for at least a month or so. These needed to be enemy recruits not leaders. Thank you. Thank you. These are changes that I've asked for at least a month. And finally, we got to change. Oh man, I'm so excited. Disorganized crime now reads, each friendly Arkham inmate makes a bonus attack at random. Adrenaline, give them +2/+2. I still don't think this is going to be played, but okay. Laugh It Up now reads, discard your hand. At the start of your next turn, draw 3 cards. Ooh. Oh, they buffed Laugh It Up. Nice. Oh, wow. This is going to be an even bigger staple. I was already running it for card draw. So now with Harley, you're going to draw 5 cards. Chat, 5 cards, because Harley gets the adrenaline, so she gets a card at the end of the turn. You get your natural draw card, and then you get 3 more. So yes, with Harley Quinn, Laugh It Up, draw 5. There you go. Up and Away now reads, give your recruits with shield +4 attack. Lead from the front now reads, give a friendly leader a shield +7 attack this turn and swap them to the space in front of them. Lois Lane now reads, after you deploy a recruit with shield, draw a card and charge your Superman leader. After you deploy a recruit with shield, draw a card and charge your Superman leader. Oh, okay. So, okay, got it. It was only once a turn. Got it. Okay. So you can charge multiple times. Okay. All right. Talia al Ghul now reads, hidden parting shop, heal 4. Chip now reads, deploy. You may pay bronze to give Chip and a random Green Lantern in your hand +2/+1 an aura instead of just 1/1. Cosmic Staff now reads, give a friendly recruit firepower +1, generate silver. Wait, generate silver? Hold up. So it pays for itself. So essentially you're just playing it just to give firepower for the most part. Because it, like I said, it pays for itself. It's almost like this is a free card. The key is that because it's silver, you can't play it in the early game. It's like a free card that you can only play after like turn 3, if you will. Madame Xanadu now reads, hidden. Oh, they gave Madame Xanadu hidden? So it pretty much almost guarantees it to get at least 2 magical spells instead of just 1. Because the turn you play it, of course, it gives a magical spell, which, you know, used to. But because it has hidden, then the next turn, okay, oh, that's a serious buff. Because most of the time with Xanadu, you would normally run 1, so now you might just run 2 because that's almost guaranteed 2 magical spells. Creating Explosive now reads, sacrifice a recruit to give your Suicide Squad recruits everywhere +2 attack. So the key is you sacrifice a regular recruit to give Suicide Squad recruits everywhere. So yeah, before you had to sacrifice a Suicide Squad to buff Suicide Squad. I don't know. I mean, I guess technically you could use this in, let's say, now you can use it for like Brainiac Drone. And I mean, there's some combos you could do, right? So play this Cranial Explosive. You can also combo it with Felix Faust, because if you sacrifice something, he gets buffed. Now, of course, you gotta be very careful when sacrificing things because, you know, if you start sacrificing your board, Felix, he'll be the only one on the board and he just sacrificed himself. But the key is you have to have, you know, Suicide Squad cards in your deck. That's the key. If we start getting a lot more Suicide Squad cards, this will definitely be a very good card. Let's see, we got some changes to some cards. Giant Anglerfish, it's now a 3/2, was a 3/3. Okay, easier to deal with. I think that's fine. Humpback Whale. Oh, they nerfed our whale. Whale is 1 less health. We're still gonna draw whales. Storm the Seahorse now 0/2 instead of 0/3. The problem with Storm isn't his health. Pretty much you could still kill Storm the Seahorse no matter what. Now granted, whenever he comes out, he's gonna be, instead of a 1/4, he'll be a 1/3. But still, he's still coming out. That's the problem with him. Batman Thomas Wayne is now 2/5 instead of 3/5. This is the Flashpoint Batman. Okay, I mean, I guess that's fine. The only issue, like, that feels fine. He's gonna be much easier to kill with culling now when he's hidden and such, because you would have to play at least 3 gadgets to get him out of culling range, while before it was only 2. and he would be, most of the time it'd be like a 5-5 and I couldn't call him. But now, I think that's very doable. Alfred Pennyworth is now 1-2 was a 2-2. Oh, okay. Oh, easier to deal with Alfred. I mean, it wasn't like he was that big of a deal, but okay. Oh, they nerfed Diggle. John Diggle is a 1-3 was a 2-3. Oh man, I already felt Diggle was overrated. And now he's even more overrated. Diggle never felt that strong? No, Diggle never. I'd never liked Diggle. That is bad now? Oh, it's super bad. He was already bad, and then they just made it even worse. Speedy is a 3-2 was a 3-3. Really? I guess that's still fine. I mean, most of the time you really trade it with Speedy, so 1 health, I don't think it's that big a deal. Oh, they brought Liberty Bell back down to a 3-1. Oh. Oh, they reversed the buff on Liberty Bell. Liberty Bell was a 3-2 and now she's a 3-1. That's actually pretty good. A lot of times, there was a few niche moments where it was like, dang it, I can't kill Liberty. And after her buff, okay, all right. I mean, she's still going to be used because, you know, you're using her for her 3 speed, 3 attack. Granted, if she was, I think it would be even a bigger nerf if they nerfed her attack, if she was like a 2-2. But then if that was the case, no one would play her because they would just play Ambush Bug. Rabbit Robin is now a 3-2 was a 3-1. Really now? Oh, you know what? This is actually a buff versus appetite. This is a buff versus appetite. No longer now. Now you have to, your opponent has to play 2 appetites before Rabbit Robin just doesn't, you know, come out. I think that's fine. Yeah, it's only going to be a few times where that's going to really matter. But the biggest thing that matters is the health. So appetite doesn't just absolutely just nuke Batman Who Laughs. The Joker is now a 6-5 was a 6-3. Ooh. Oh my lord. +2 health. Now, of course, he's a unique, so you can only have 1 of them. But it makes sense. A lot of people still weren't using him, but whenever he did come on the board, he was a problem because a lot of times they put him in the back and then trade things off to do damage. Yeah, you're definitely going to see a lot more of Joker. Like you're definitely going to see this guy in Anarchy, especially for inmates. Embrace Madness is now free. Yeah, because it was still played here and there, even as a bronze, but now that it's free, all right. I mean, it's a free discard. That's good. That this basically just necessarily buffs discard. Lord Deathman is now a 3-3 was a 2-2. I still don't see it. We need a lot more discard for Deathman to be actually like, I mean, I think it's going to be experimented with, but I think there's going to be a lot more. Now, granted, with Embrace Madness, this buffs Lord Deathman, but I think we still need more. Peacemaker is now a 5-4. Okay. A +3 health buff? Any card that gets +3 health, no matter what its text is something that we gotta be like, oh, okay. All right. I mean, all right, 5-4, all right. It sucked before. I mean, yes, but anything with 1 health with 5 attack, yes, it's gonna suck. But you give it +3 health, you gotta get some looking at. You kind of have to be like, hello there, you know, because this is viable now. Like 1 health, too many stuff could do 1 damage to it. Now he's a Suicide Squad member. Now he's well, now he has +3 health. Mordrew is now a 7-10, was a 7-8. Probably still won't be played that much. Mercy Graves is now a 2-4. Oh, come on. Come on, is it Christmas? You're buffing Mercy? Oh man. Wait, why? She was fine. We give it a guard unit that already messes with our opponent. We're just gonna give it +1 health. Okay. Okay. Sure. I mean, we're already pretty much running it, so thank you. Amanda Waller's a 3-2? Oh my god, what are these buffs? These aren't just like, you know, little buffs. Oh, we're gonna give this a +1 health, or we're gonna give this a plus, you know, 1 attack. No, we're gonna give something that's already hidden that summons another unit +2 attack because it's hidden in 3 attack. You know what else is like that? Nightshade, hidden, 3-2. Nothing crazy. But Amanda Waller is like, you know what? How about we, you know, they're different regions, yes, but how about I do a little bit more? So they're basically the same power and everything, except that Amanda Waller will actually give you more cards. Yeah, just a little power creep, just a little bit. Because imagine playing this, and then, let's see, Partners in Crime, which of course they are Suicide Squad and Arkham inmates. I mean, 3-2 with hidden, that's not something to sneeze at. I mean, to be honest, if it wasn't for the fact that if Nightshade just did just a little bit more, just a little bit, because there used to be a combo people would run with Nightshade in the past. They would play Nightshade and then they would do Bat Signal on Nightshade. So then that way she's hidden. But of course, after Bat Signal was nerfed, there was no point in doing that. That was really the only thing. But if Nightshade had just a little bit more text, this will definitely be ran because it's hidden. Guaranteed 3 attack. Okay. Power creeping my goth girlfriend. Somar Lee. Oh man. They actually buffed Somar. Well, they did the right thing and give it health. But that's so they nerfed the attack and gave it +2 health. And Renee Montoya is now a 4-4, was a 3-3. Probably still not played. Lasso of Truth should now always exhaust the recruit even if you don't move it. Okay, that's good to know. You can now more easily change to an alternate art version of a leader. Improvements on emote visualization, fix some resource icon visuals during the tutorial, fix some UI issues with the deck detail UI. Okay. Oh, wow. We got some spicy stuff, that's for sure. So the implications of this. First, I think it has to deal with the leaders. Hal Jordan attacking for 5. He's old school Shazam, when Shazam used to do 5. Batgirl doing +1. Okay. Tear gas is a nerf to Batman, but is it really the big nerf that we were thinking it was going to be? Like healing, yeah, there's a nerf to healing, but I honestly thought that we were going to get like the actual leader nerfs. I for sure thought they're going to make Batman like have 3 charge or something, or 2 attack. But the only thing that happened was tear gas got nerfed and bandage got nerfed. I mean, okay. Superman, of course, is gonna like the lowest lane. I don't know if that's gonna be a big enough buff for Superman. We shall see. I'm so happy about this. This is like the biggest thing I'm happy about. Energy Blast doing to recruit and John Stewart also. I mean, technically this is a hit to Green Lanterns, because a lot of the times you would buff up John Stewart to crazy amounts and have it as a finisher. So instead of the power going to John Stewart, that kind of gave the power to the leader. Batman Shazam deck is probably going to be the best deck right now. It's still going to be strong. I'm surprised we didn't get a nerf to Pedro. I really wanted to see a nerf to Pedro or Shazam or something. So, we'll definitely have to see how things go. Anyway, that's the patch. Some real spiciness. So many cards changed. It's going to take some time getting used to some of these cards. I think we're going to see some surprise cards here and there. Mercy Graves is at 2-4. actually buffed Mercy. Now that the patch notes are done, we also have the comic. Let's take a look at the comic and see what the new card is. The Witching Hour. Set a leader's health to 13. Really? Doomsday Zod might really enjoy this. Control can also use this as a way to kind of heal back. It sets it. So that means you can't heal higher than that. It's like for those that have played Hearthstone, there was a card, Alexstrasza. It used to do something like this, where it would set a leader's health to a certain number. This is super strong with Morgan. Maybe? Because, so here's the thing, I think some people are forgetting. Some of these leaders, it's not that much different than their regular health. So if you set a leader's health to what, 13? So that's almost like hitting Batman with, you know, a Robin or something. It's not really that big of a change. Like Batgirl, okay, 13 is only 4 less. Now maybe some like Black Adam, that's a huge change because it's almost half their health. It's like you hit someone with Black Manta, except they can't heal it back. So like Batman's health is at 18. So you play that card and he goes to 13 and he can't heal above it. So it's almost as if you hit Black Manta on him, minus the body, and then that way, and he just can't heal it back. So I think it's a good card, but it's not gonna be godlike. The only way that it could be like really godlike is if that healing back is gonna matter. It's also good from behind. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what really is going to be helpful. The fact that it's a card that can almost heal you back up. So if you're low, you have 1 health, or, you know, you're low, you have 2 health, and they're going to kill you next turn. You play it. Is a way of kind of healing yourself back up. And that's what, that's going to be stronger on that end than it is on more of the damage dealing end. So, and I think a lot of people are overlooking that fact. That it's almost as if you just played some card that deals damage.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.